All right, let's talk about a silent energy thief that might be lurking in your power system right now. It's the hidden power consumption of your hybrid inverter, even when it's not doing anything at all.
So here's a question for you. Is your inverter draining your battery while you sleep? I mean, it seems like it's off, right? But the answer might actually surprise you. That inverter is almost always awake, just sipping power from your battery bank. Let's find out exactly how much, and more importantly, why it really matters.
You see, every single inverter has this secret appetite. It's the energy it needs just to stay alive and ready, even when you're not powering a single thing in your house. And this is what we call its idle consumption. So, what is idle consumption really? Think of it as the baseline power draw. It's what's needed to keep all the inverter's internal electronics, its little screen, and its standby circuits up and running, so it's ready to jump into action the second you need it. It's a necessary feature, for sure, but it comes with some hidden costs.
This is just the perfect analogy. One little drop of water doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But you leave it overnight and you can come back to a whole bucket full of water. It's the exact same idea here. Those few watts of constant power draw add up to a huge loss of battery capacity over 24 hours.
Okay, but how much are we really talking about? Let's stop guessing and actually do the math. We can turn this vague idea of a leak into some real, hard numbers that'll show you the true impact on your system. And hey, it's actually a pretty straightforward three-step process. First, you've got to dig up your inverter spec sheet and find that idle power number. Then, we'll calculate the actual current draw based on your system's voltage. And finally, we'll see just how many precious amp hours that's costing you every single day. It all boils down to this simple formula right here. Let's use a really common example. Say you have an inverter with an idle power draw of 30 watts, and it's hooked up to a 24-volt battery system. Well, you just divide 30 watts by 24 volts, and what do you get? You get a constant current draw of 1.25 amps. That's every second of every minute of every hour. And boom, this is where you see the real damage. That 1.25 amps running 24/7 drains a whopping 30 amp hours from your battery. That's 30 amp hours of capacity that's just gone, vanished, before you've even made your morning coffee. Now, let's put that number into perspective, because this is what's so wild. On a pretty typical 200 amp hour battery bank, that 30 amp hour loss is 15% of your total capacity, just gone into thin air every single day. This isn't just some tiny efficiency issue. This can completely throw off all your energy planning.
But here's the kicker. This hidden drain is so much more than just wasted energy. That constant current, as small as it might seem, can actually escalate from a simple efficiency problem into a genuine safety risk. And here's the difference, right? On one side, you've got the efficiency losses. You get less runtime. Your planning is off, you're wasting power. It's annoying, for sure, but you can manage it. But on the other side, you have some serious safety risks. That continuous current puts constant stress on your components, which can absolutely lead to overheating and, in a worst-case scenario, a fire. And let's be super clear, this isn't just some theoretical thing. This continuous idle current puts constant, unending stress on your DC wiring. If your wires or your fuses aren't sized correctly for this continuous load, and I'm not talking about peak loads, they can overheat. This gets even more dangerous in systems where you have multiple inverters all sipping idle power from the same battery bank. Oh, and for all of you running modern lithium iron phosphate batteries, you need to pay extra close attention to this. LiFePO4 chemistry is especially sensitive to this kind of slow, steady, cumulative drain. It can actually trick the battery management system, leading to these really unexpected low-voltage shutdowns, even when you think you have tons of capacity left. Okay, so we've laid out the problem, we've talked about the risks, so what do? The good news is you are not powerless against this phantom load. There are very real, very practical steps you can take to fight back and protect your whole system. Now this is really cool. It shows you the power of smart system design. Just look at this. For the exact same 30-watt idle power, if you double your system voltage from 12 to 24 volts, you cut the idle current in half. Do it again, go up to 48 volts, and you have it again. Less current means way less stress on your wires and a much safer system overall. So here is your action plan. First, when you're picking an inverter, look for one that has a low power or standby mode. As we just saw, designing for a higher voltage like 48 volts is a massive help.
And this part is absolutely critical. Make sure your wiring and your fuses are sized to handle that continuous idle load, not just the big peak power draws. And finally, a good battery monitor is your best friend for seeing what's really going on. And if you're going to be away for a long time, a full disconnect switch is your safest bet. And that's really the key takeaway here. This whole thing isn't just some math exercise for engineers. No, understanding and actually planning for idle consumption is a core principle for anyone who wants a safe, reliable, and truly efficient power system. So, I'll leave you with this to think about. Knowing what you know now about this hidden drain, what's the very first thing you're going to go check in your own setup? Is it your inverter's data sheet? The gauge of your wires? Maybe your fuse ratings? Thanks for tuning in.